Outsider. No reason
I hear
to stop
you.
in Kynesgrove. Keep moving.
I just finished a task, one that's as needed as it is distasteful. But it seems this time there was nothing to find. I was here to root out some Imperial spies. But it turned out that Gunna and Gemma were just regular old Imperial idiots. Say, you seem like the sort that attracts attention. You could be useful to me. Keep eyes away from my work. Most Stormcloaks are known for their skill with axe and blade. But I have more specialized knowledge. I'm no brute warrior. I consider myself a more refined patriot. A purveyor of spells and scroll. A wielder of the arcane. A gatherer of information. I look forward to working together. Where to? Dravinia the Stoneweaver is more supportive of our cause than most Danma, and she works to keep a steady flow of ore. You're a Stormcloak now. Claim your place in our ranks with pride and honor. I rarely come here myself. But this is where the Stormcloak cause is strongest, and where we might find stout allies.
Not proof of their ignorance. I'll spare you.
Oh, do tell. Oh? What is it? Yes, what? You have words? Of course, I'm glad to share. I'll go back to what I was doing. Come find me if you need me again.
What's this now? Been told I wear my thoughts on my sleeve. I'm restless. Been posted here a few weeks now, watching the road. But it's too quiet for me. I'm a born killer and would be of more use to the cause out making trouble, not sitting around here. That I do. Been with Ulfric's men and women since they sprung me out of an Imperial jail. The Stormcloaks are a bit loose on the rules. So long as you fight hard and stay true. Works out great for folks like me. I'll help you crush your enemies, see them thrown down before you, and glory in their cries of sorrow. But don't ask me to betray Ulfric or the Stormcloak cause, because I won't. And you'll have it. Where shall we go? Nothing reminds me of how useless the Imperials are more than their Penitus Oculatus outpost here. We have it, the Jagged Crown. Let's return quickly and get this to its rightful holder. Sure, stones, I didn't sign on to fight dragons. Course, I'll still go with you. I'm no coward. That it may hew my foes. Yes, do tell. Take what you need. Say what you need. Speak then. I shall return home, but I'm ready to fight again should you need me.
Kynareth bless you. Aye, what is it? Is it so obvious? I had hoped to be less noticeable. The local townsfolk don't seem to mind my presence. You're correct, of course. I'm not from Skyrim, I'm from somewhere to the south. I suppose you could say I am on a pilgrimage, but one of a different sort. Having heard of the growing conflicts in Skyrim, of the struggle between the Empire and the Stormcloaks, I had thought to test my strength, to prove myself in the hunt, and perhaps bury a few Imperial dogs in early graves. I've traveled the hinterlands between Cyrodiil, Skyrim and Morrowind all my life, and know how to read the land. I'm quite skilled with blade and axe, more than a fair shot with a bow, and it'll take a good few hits to bring me down. So what about it? I'd be glad to fight at your side. Then you'll have it. Where to? I'd be wary of this priestess of Kynareth. She claims to know the needs of the tree, but she only thinks of herself. Kynareth bless you. Worms work unseen, turning death to life. The Empire fears her truths, the cowards. Go on. Tell me your needs. Kynareth bless you. What's mine is yours. Come find me again if you need me.
Yes, make it quick. I'm a busy man.
Did you now?
Not many walked into those witches' den and came out alive. Even fewer made it into my city to tell their stories. Tell me then, what do the Thalmor have to say about me? I see, but tell me, what do you think of such claims? It's a good question, and one I'm glad veterans like you are asking. Skyrim was battered by dragons, bandits, and Daedric cults, while we had our gaze at the war. Soon enough, the Dominion's gluttonous maw will encroach our lands. And all the while, Imperial opportunists remain eager to continue the bloodshed. I have my eyes set on Hammerfell. They stopped the Thalmor once, and with a powerful Nord army at their side, we may even march to Alinor's gates.
Why don't I tell you a story of my own time in the Great War? 30 years ago, I sold everything I owned to buy what I needed for the war, then donated the rest to the war chest. I fought hard, and the Thalmor struck back even harder, but I persevered, because to falter was to lose my homeland and fail the Emperor. But countless dead haunt countless sleepless nights. When Skyrim becomes whole again, perhaps so will I. The goal of those elves, to take our soldiers and claim a fort on our land. I will send a small force to aid your rescue. No son of Skyrim's should be held against his will by a foreign invader. Leave no Thalmor alive.
I'm not afraid of the remnants of the Legion. In time, they'll all give up and go home. What I fear is that the Thalmor will see our victory here and turn greater attention to our shores. We must be prepared to face them.
Hello. Rolf Witchslayer. I recognize you. Stormblade, right? Yes, I saw you with Ulfric before the Battle for Solitude. Great day for Skyrim. You see, winning the war was simple enough, but we're finding out that ruling Skyrim is a bit more complicated. Maybe you can help. There are a few problems that Ulfric has asked me to look into, so maybe you can do the field work. There'll be steady pay, of course. Interested?
Stormblade here in the flesh. This must be serious, or perhaps I'm just moving up in the world. Welcome to my keep. As an individual, no. We just captured a few of their zealots like this one. Made them all disappear. Thalmor probably wrote them off by now. Now if you're asking me if I worry about the Thalmor in relation to Skyrim, then the answer's definitely yes. Civil War did a lot of damage. We're vulnerable at the moment. I don't think the Thalmor are as strong as they let on, though. They took their licks in the Great War too.
What is it? Yes, I know full well who you are. A lone criminal who led Ulfric's motley band of hooligans to an unlikely victory. These are strange times. Whatever pride or strategic fiddling is driving this little adventure, I strongly advise that you consider the full consequences of resistance. All we seek is a peaceful resolution that honors the law. Would you really push Skyrim into a war that it cannot possibly win?